afternoon. Thanks for joining me again. It's a snowy day here in Ohio, and I'm here in my fuzzy warm sweater and a couple blankets, and it's great. So today I wanted to talk to you about schedules and incorporating daily rituals into your life. Um, until recently, I would be classified as what you would call an organized mess. I thought I was organized, but in true reality, I was a mess. And I'm still working on this, but it's gotten a whole lot better as I realize how efficient I can be when things are really in order. Otherwise, the chaos from the kids, their activities, all their stuff, the housework, it just piles up and becomes this big giant mess, and I lose focus. So the reason I want to talk about this today is I was recently reading something, well, 4 or 5 months ago, I was reading something about how making your bed every day, each morning, can really make or break your day. And I'm going to be honest, I'm 33 years old, and I didn't start making my bed until last year after I read this article. And I'd heard from some other people about why making your bed every day is something that you should do and incorporate into your daily stuff. So, I thought, honestly, I really didn't see the point, and I was just going to go back to sleep at the end of the day. Nobody was going to see our room. So what did it matter if I made my bed? I was really nonchalant about it. Now I have this beautiful bedspread, and I love it, and I always want to make it now. So, but the reasoning behind it isn't just to just have a clean room and be neat, which is great, but it's also psychological because making your bed is completing a task. So, if you have a list of things you want to do that day, you're checking something off. As soon as you start the day, you've completed something, and you have that sense of accomplishment and really start your day off on the right foot. So, once I started making my bed every day for a week, it really just became a habit, like everything else I do. Getting kids ready for bed, getting kids ready for school, and eating breakfast and taking a shower. It just was part of my day, and it kind of cannonballed from there. I started taking my clothes out of the bathroom. I was a mess, but I knew where everything was. Putting laundry away as soon as it's done, putting dishes away, cleaning the dishes, putting school papers where they need to be, organizing the kitchen. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means. Our house is still, a work in progress, but I'm taking it room by room. I'm really getting each room organized so that we do know where things are and that we can be more efficient with our time. But you know what? The other thing I do every morning that has really helped to start my day off on the right foot is to write in my 5-minute journal. And I know we've talked about my 5-minute journal before, but it has what I'm grateful for every morning, what I want today, what will make today great, and a couple affirmations that I throw in there. And I do this every morning, and I really get to think about what is going to change the course of my day, and make maybe a not so great morning a really positive one. Daily rituals are really important to setting the mood for the day. And don't you feel off if you don't do something, like you're forgetting something important, if you don't complete one of your rituals. Well, this is kind of where my organized mess came into play. I always used to remember everything before I had kids. I was never one to write anything down, appointments, nothing. I would remember people's names, their birthdays, their addresses, their phone numbers. I didn't have to remember. I didn't have to write it down because I always remembered. Then I had kids, and all their activities came into play, and doctor's appointments. And so I started a family calendar, and that was really nice to have a visual for everybody to see what everybody was doing. We were color-coded. It was great. I liked that. But then I realized that, now running my own business, that I have to do more time blocking. And of course, I allow for kid emergencies like diaper changes, and I need a hug, and I got hurt. But to really be able to focus for the most part on knowing what I'm doing at what time. There are times that I block out just for business or personal time or exercise or in family time. this is for anyone, for whatever kind of work you do. Block out your day. This is time for work. This is time for family. I'm going to be present and in the moment, because you need to have a balanced life and not let one thing take over the others. And I learned that because I need to be more efficient with my time. I wasn't always like this with my other businesses. I would combine everything. I would be on my computer and be playing with the kids, or be typing an email, be playing with the kids, and doing dinner and writing an email, or just always combining everything together. And I was an organized mess. But today I understand and really implement so I can have a balance. I implement order and structure into my day, so there is a balance and a rhyme and reason for everything I do. So I do know where I'm supposed to be and who I'm supposed to be talking to, and allowing to be present with the kids. I want to be able to see their expression when something amazing happens. I want to be there, and not just be there physically, but be there mentally as well. So the key is to finding that happy medium for you, and to relax into knowing that once you get out of that chaos and organized mess, that life will flow and you will be so much happier. So here's to a balanced life today, balancing your personal life, your health, your paycheck, your kids. So have a great day.